Hi. All right. Let's do this. All right, how's everyone doing? I am doing pretty well. We're gonna be playing some ZODIAC, as usual. All right. I played this level for like 2.5 hours yesterday. And I got somewhat better at some of the earlier sections that I've learned. So plan for today, hi Loire. Plan for today, practice Shocksidian and Onward, and learn a couple new sections as usual. It's been a couple days since I've streamed. I've just been busy. Well, yesterday, the reason I didn't stream, but I played it anyways, I was just kind of exhausted. By the time I got home from work, I was just like, I do not want to stream today. But I've been having a pretty good day. Told you I've been getting better. That came out of nowhere. 75 to 100. My best run to 100 is from here. I'm kind of torn between thinking that I should be going for new best runs to 100 as I'm getting better at the level, and thinking that that's kind of a waste of time and I should be practicing the sections of the level that I'm worst at and learning new sections at the same time. Like, I don't need that much practice at like failure. I'm still getting better at this part, but this is far from the part that I need the most practice with. So it wouldn't really make sense to play from here over and over to try and get a new best run to 100. Yeah, I can chill. I do think it's interesting that as I go farther back into the level, the sections kind of seem to be getting harder and harder. Like we have TNM, like Failure's pretty hard, TNM is hard, Samifying's hard, Tic Tac or whatever the hell his name is, Technic, I think. That section's hard, Juho is hard, Shocksidian is hard. And I haven't seen sections in a while that are just like really chill. Like Marwek is a pretty chill section. As is Leo. But those are all near the end. That's not to say the end is easy. We still got Enlex at the very end. Samifying is a very finicky part. I just have to focus a lot on how I'm doing all the clicks. That UFO click, hopefully I get good at some point. It's just pretty difficult. One of the benefits of playing this level off stream is that I don't have to worry about being entertaining, so I can play the level for a lot longer and just not use energy talking, and so I can play for a lot longer without getting tired. Like when I'm streaming this, after 2 hours, or even 1.5 hours sometimes, I'm just exhausted, because I have to like think about my presence, I have to think about how I look and make sure that I'm being entertaining. I can't go too long without saying anything. And that eats up at my energy a little bit. Because I mean, if you imagine a stream of this where I'm just being silent and staring at the screen, that doesn't sound very fun. But I also don't have something to say all the time. And I think that's one of my things that I should work on as a streamer. I don't know. I'm not like super invested in streaming. It's one of my weaker points is I can't endlessly fill up space with words. Especially if I'm focusing on the level, it's like, if I'm really trying to nail a part, I can't be talking during it. Like at the end of Limbo, when I was trying to really finish it off, I was just trying to focus, which meant I wasn't saying very much. And so people were only watching, you know, in case I beat the level. Whereas now, there isn't that possibility, so I'm just... it's more on me to be entertaining. That's not something that comes super naturally to me. Like, having that pressure to entertain. Hi Lewis, how's it going? I mix Yap and Focus pretty well, thank you. When I just go like minutes on end without saying anything, I start to be like, oh, I'm gonna make people bored, they're gonna click away. But then I don't want to just talk for the sake of talking. But like as a streamer, that's kind of your job. But that's not something, if I don't have something to say, I'm not good at making something to say. That's interesting. Nepesta is really good at that. Maybe that's just my small sample size because he's like the only GD streamer I actually watch. There's a lot of streamers who are good at that. I just like, I can't talk nonstop. I need somebody to like bounce things off of. And chat is helpful with that, but if there's not, like, people in chat, then it just feels like I'm talking to myself. And I don't have that much to say when I'm not info dumping. This part is really pretty. Gameplay is finicky, but I like the colors. I'm a big purple fan. My absolute favorite way to play levels is off stream, just VCing with somebody. If it's the right person and I'm in the right headspace, I can just talk with them and just play the level for like hours. And it's a really great time, especially if it's the level I just need to grind from zero. I just get on VC with somebody who I really, really like talking to, and I can just play for hours, and it's awesome. I did that with Yada Garasu. I was always looking for somebody to VC with. Hi John, how's it going? I'm kind of hoping that as I get better at Zodiac, there's more people in the chat. Not for like some vain sense of self-importance and attention, but because streaming is a lot more fun when I have chat to talk to, and it's not just me mostly in my own head. This section I definitely feel like I got better at yesterday. This is also a somewhat finicky section because there's just so much you have to remember with a lot of the timings. And I feel like I'm much more confident with it now. I'm just in a good mood, honestly. I've had a good day. One of my friends stayed over last night, and so she and I walked to the train together this morning, which is nice. At work, I was really productive on a task that has been making me hit my head against a wall for days, and I got a lot done. There's pizza for lunch because there's currently a hackathon going on at my company. And I got to leave work a little bit early because everybody else was going to a happy hour. And I had streaming plans, so I took the train home and now I'm here. And after stream, I'm gonna read my book. And it's gonna be wonderful. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, for a while before I started Zodiac, my mindset was like, I really feel like streaming, but I just don't have anything to stream. Because I didn't really feel like playing GD, and there weren't any other games I was actively playing. I was playing from here a lot yesterday to try and get better at this half of Shoxidian and get better at Juho. Haha, yeah. I also started Silksong recently. I never played Hollow Knight, or really any other Metroidvania, but I had just been watching my roommate play Silksong, and it just looked like so much fun. Especially the bosses. So I bought it on impulse, and she's been watching me play it and giving me pointers. I'm not like super invested in the game, but it's fun so far. Not something I'm used to. I like Hornet. She's really cute. It's fun to play as her. I just got to the far fields. Jeez. In the wall behind me, my roommate is doing a job interview. So I'm trying to be quiet for her sake. I really hope she gets this job. It'll be really good for her. I guess I'll learn. I mean, I've learned this part, but I'm not very practiced with it. It's just, oh, that first click is so tight. Like, you have to click so close to the spike, and that's hard. Jeez. Okay, I just want to get better at this cube, and then I'll worry about the ship. Just 1, 2, 1, 2, and I have to switch my eyes every time. Like, theoretically, I don't have to look at the purple or pink orb, but it's a lot easier if I do, I think. Okay. I'm kind of getting the rhythm down. I have to click twice there. What am I doing? just gonna practice from this ship, I think. Not good enough. Okay. The ship is really weird. It's kind of awkward. I hope it gets better over time. Yeah, I think 3 clicks in that weird upside down section is the way to go. If I could do the entirety of Shoxidian, that would be so cool. I just don't know if I'm good enough at it yet, though. This is a really tricky section. Oh my gosh, that was close. I'm definitely getting better at it. Do y'all want a VC? My brain is mushy, and I need to not be alone because I'm sleepy. I do not think this is going to be an incredibly long stream. pretty much every other section has gotten a lot more consistent with some practice. I do not know to what extent this will be the same, because the section is really tricky. But if I can get better and pretty good at T&M, I can get better at this. First click of this is really hard, and then there's just this really awkward shift. Well, the third click and the fourth click, all four of these clicks are just really hard. My eye. Goodness, the sleep buff better work on this part. I'm just dying to the same 4 clicks over and over. Every now and then getting to the ship to spice things up. Oh my gosh, it was really close to getting to the end. There we go. Finally got to the end of Shoxidian. This section is probably the hardest in the level, so far at least. I mean, like, T&M is hard, Penuto is hard, but Though, like, I can totally imagine this just getting way more consistent. So it's hard to say for sure yet. Like, all the kinks that I'm kind of working out and dying to, I'm sure I will just get used to. Do I want to keep playing from Shock City, or do I want to practice something else? Or do I want to learn new sections? Eternal question. I'm not really sure if I'm dying that way because I'm clicking too early or too late. Alright, screw this, I want to learn a new section. Ooh. This is interesting. What the heck is happening? Okay, where the heck do I click here? Just anywhere? Hold up. Okay, no, not anywhere. I've never done a swing spider before. Why am I lagging all of a sudden? Is this my computer having a skill issue? Not that fast. One, two, yeah. Ooh. I like that click. Super late there. This is so slow. 0.5. Okay. So hit that super late. I guess that's a buffer. Hit that. Okay, yeah, if I hit that too late, I just won't reach the black orb, so I definitely have to buffer that, hit that as early as I can. Hit that, and hold. Why did I die there? This is just really learning, I think. Okay, I think the strat is click the yellow orb early, because otherwise I'm not getting over the saw. Gosh. Okay, that is definitely a early, but not a buffer. Hit that early, and those will be fine. Then you get a hard robot. You click that just a little. Oh gosh, I can already tell this is a really finicky section. If I hit that late, then I don't have to do anything. But there is too late. So I can hit this early and then just do 1, 2, or I can hit it slightly later and just get to skip it entirely. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh my gosh. It might just be easier to buffer that and then just click twice, honestly. Because then I just don't have to worry about timing it, really. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Gosh, I'm really bad at Shock Obsidian. Like, passing this section is an enormous feat right now. Thank you, Lewis. I mean, my posture was pretty much already fine, but I appreciate the check. I kind of forgot channel point rewards were a thing, because nobody redeems them. My posture's pretty good, all things considered. I mean, I have a standing desk at work, so I can alternate between sitting and standing whenever I like. And I spend a lot of time standing. I think, I don't know, as far as physical activity goes, I'm pretty happy with where my life is right now, especially compared to like high school. I'm playing table tennis with my coworkers all the time, and we play like intense table tennis. I climb every week, like I'm doing pretty well. What the heck? Let's see if I can do this. This section is weird. Let me try it slow. So do I buffer it or not? Because if I buffer it, I can hit it. I guess it's like not quite a buffer, but soon after. Right, I think I said that earlier. And yellow orb I have to hit early. Right. That's really hard. What the heck? Okay, that's the black orb, that's the problem. With how many clicks there are here, do I want to do extra clicks for the spider? No. I'm kind of thinking I go back to hitting that green orb late so that I don't have to do spider clicks. Quick enough. How did I just do all that? What? That was just complete luck. I don't know how I did that. I barely learned the section. Maybe the section's just easier than I thought it was. But I was just going complete based on vibes at the end. Yeah, I keep forgetting that these two orbs are here. Hi, Loire. Okay, let's try to do that again. See if it was just a fluke. Like, these clicks are easy. Then about here, they start to get a little tricky. this part is just really hard. Okay, I need to figure out a good visual alignment. Maybe like jumping in the middle of the previous spike? Yeah. I think I'm consistently jumping too late. And do I go high or low? Okay. Theoretically, I have it. Let's try it. Okay, just didn't hit that late enough. There we go. Okay, yeah, I just thought this part was way harder than it was. Like, I still have to get used to it, obviously, get some muscle memory down, but it's not the finicky section I thought it was. Well, at least that part. I still have to learn. I assume the part doesn't start here, but it starts here? Is this the start of this section, or is it later? Like, is this all one big section? A dudec? Or codex? Is that codex or dudex? Dudex, I think. Gosh, this part is so fast. Okay, I mean, that's just three, or a couple clicks. Yeah, that's just 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. And since this part is fast, it uses up a lot of percent, which is fun. Yosephine, hi. What's going on? Okay. That's kind of a timing, because I can't jump. I have to hit the orb. Not really. That's, like, fine. Okay. So, 3 clicks into these 3 clicks. Sparkle on Raven? I've never heard of this. So that's exactly what was late. I think it might help me to learn sections when I'm like talking about it out loud. Or maybe I'm just insane. Maybe a little bit of both. Okay, what is the best way to do that? So obviously I need one big click for here. Then one or two more clicks to like, yeah, that makes sense. One, two. So 3 clicks for here, 3 clicks for here, then 3 clicks for there. Hmm, 2 clicks might be better. This part is weird. Why do I keep hitting that spike? Oh, I'm sorry, War. That sucks. What are you simulating physics in? That's weird. What? Java? Oh, an assignment. What the heck? How do you do that? I'm just dying. Like, by the time I click again, I've already fallen. Like, I click and then I click again, but... Can I, like, cheese it? No. What? How do I not die there? I can't let go and click again that fast. Maybe that's a spacebar thing? Yeah, that seems way easier. Wait, what happens if I... no, I have to let go. But even that, I can't let go fast enough. Use 2 buttons. Okay, let me try this slower. So if I buffer that, okay, I can try that. That feels it doesn't feel like a safe solution, because I can't micro-click the spacebar that easily. If micro-clicking the spacebar is what I'm supposed to do here, then I think I'm not supposed to do that. Unless, what if I hit the spacebar first? That's not much easier. Maybe it is easier. Just wish that wasn't a big spike and was a little spike or something instead. Wait a second. No, that totally does not work. I want to get from here to shock. There we go. Oh, that is so many clicks. None of them are super hard, but that's just so many clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like 10 clicks to get to where I was before. Well, that can be a hold. That's a really funny club step monster right here. It's so derpy. Yeah, it's just like 10 not really hard clicks. This part really does not sync very well. It's just a bunch of really speedy clicks. Like there's no sync to that. The rest of this part syncs pretty well, which is interesting. Does anybody know the creator of this? Or yeah, it's a ZODIAC, right? I keep forgetting to use my spacebar. There we go. Unless it's just like a stylized way of codecs. There we go. This does not seem like a very difficult section. Like, none of the clicks have that crazy of a timing. Just that part's a little awkward. Like, this ship's like kind of annoying, but it's fine. And this part I just need to get a little more used to. Like, that robot click is a little annoying. And that hitbox keeps killing me. I don't like that click either. Yeah, okay, the second half of the section is a little bit finicky, but still not all that hard. How did I click there? I kind of hate that spike. done this part twice. I want to do it a couple more times. So I know I have the muscle memory down, and thus the sleep buff will save me. This part is tricky. I need to get better at shock too. Shock is really hard. Let me see something. Okay, so that's usually a buffer. Yeah, I can't jump too far. This part is definitely a little bit finicky. twice in a row, okay. Okay. I think that happens when I click too late. Hi, Aqua. I've now learned everything except the first quarter of the level. Shoxidian is the hardest part, I think. It's so crazy. Like, these clicks are really hard. Have a good dinner. Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming. Bit of a shorter stream, but I am exhausted. Alright, I'll see y'all later.